What's up, everybody? How you been? Just making sure my camera's recording. Yep, it's recording. Okay, well, I'm gonna play some Borderlands 2 and talk with you about a few things. I forget what they were. I'm hunting Jimmy Jenkins right now, little fucker. So, bear with me. If I find him, I find him. If I don't, well, that'll be the end of the world as we know it. Let's go to opportunity here. Okay, anyways, I want to talk to you guys about a couple things. First things first is yesterday I noticed that, well, it's hard to avoid it. There was a huge tragedy in Connecticut, I think, or Massachusetts. I don't remember. That's how much I pay attention. There was a school shooting. 26 dead. 20 of them were kids. It's sad. Nothing like that should ever happen to anybody. The thing I've seen out of that, though, that concerns us is the fact that, and it's not just that tragedy, it's every other tragedy in the world for some reason. Gamers are being blamed for it. Now, not necessarily. Let me rephrase that. We are getting the brunt of that. I don't know if it's we are, but I mean, gaming's being blamed for it. Sorry, I was hoping Jimmy Jenkins was in that last pod I opened, but he wasn't. Anyways, gaming is being blamed for like a lot of things that are going on. Like, say for instance, I mean, they probably had the people say they had a lot to do with the shooting that happened in Colorado this year, or the several of the shootings. But it's just like anything that causes or has violence in it is being blamed. I mean, it's just the facts of the matter. It's just like, I mean, I see where some people are coming from with it, I really do. Because it's like, well, these people shouldn't have access to any of these things. But, you know, I think everyone's fear is that our regulations and systems, like, is going to change dramatically because you're going to have people that don't understand that side of the spectrum. That, it's not necessarily the things that people are playing, but what's going on upstairs in their heads anyway. So I mean, you know, it's hard to convince people that, and of course, you know, I mean, what we lose sight of is the fact that the tragedy isn't, you know, I mean, the game thing that's on the down low as far as I'm concerned. I think it's the main thing is the kids. That shouldn't have happened to them. You know, they didn't ask for that. But I mean, at the same time, though, there will always be social backlash to everything that happens in the world. And no matter what, since the gaming community is now larger than it's ever been, gaming is going to be associated with that. I mean, you know, how do you think people of the NRA feel, or, you know, just anything like that? You know, people that like guns. I mean, hunters and everything like that. I mean, they're going to get chastised too, because, well, guns shouldn't be allowed in the hands of people. And the old adage goes, well, guns don't kill people, people kill people. And that's the truth. And sometimes animals do too, but, you know, I mean, it's the same thing. That any time that there's a national tragedy, something is, people want to look to something to get it banned in order to prevent it from happening again, but understand that things like that, unfortunately, always happen. Oh, sorry, there's a loot weed loader on here. It wasn't Jimmy Jenkins. That's disappointing. Okay. I know I'm going from like serious to just complete disappointment. Yeah, anyways, just my thoughts on the matter is, you know, like I said, the real thought should be with the kids. I mean, what happened was terrible. And to anybody out there that's like, you know, like I seen some posts yesterday, you know, like just complete disappointment, like, oh no, you know, our games are going to get taken away from us. Well, you know, they're not going to get taken away, because I highly doubt in this day and age that if they would have been outlawed, they would have been outlawed a long time ago. And even if they are, we'll find a way to get them, so trust me. I mean, we're the type of culture that, you know, of course maybe we need to go outside more. I've gained a little bit of weight since I've been down in Florida, but anyways. You know, just my own 2 cents in the matter, you know. Think what you want about it. I personally don't believe that games really had anything to do with it. I mean, it's been read that I think like Mass Effect or something like that. I think it was reported by Fox News, and if anybody wants to take Fox News as a credible source, well, I think they're on the same line as the idiots out there that like, I think, was it Jack Thompson, who tried to get video games outlawed. I think down here in Florida, actually. But yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. My thoughts on it is, one, it was a terrible incident, and we need to be more focused on that than the backlash out of it. But I mean, I understand where the backlash will come from. My point is the fact that don't blame anybody but the guy who had the gun and pulled the trigger. I mean, it's as simple as that. He had the power in his hand to control himself, but he didn't. Instead, he felt the need to, I mean, I don't even know how to describe that. Just go on a rampage for some reason, and it's unexplainable and it's unthinkable, but it happens. And it shouldn't, but it does. And I mean, I think because we think we live in a society, or some people think we live in a society, that everybody's got the same mind of thinking. Well, we don't. And I mean, not everybody's gonna think like that. That's just one thing we have to remember. I got that gigantic elephant arm out of the way. For the most part, I mean, as the investigation goes on, we'll see what happens. But anyways, like I said, I don't think gamers are gonna be in any jeopardy from it, guys. Oh, hate to interrupt you. Check it the fuck out. Jimmy fucking Jenkins. That's that little bastard right there. Oh, I've been hunting him for fucking ever, and he's gonna get the shit blown out of him. That doesn't make sense what I just said, does it? After the long talk. But this is awesome that I found him on this video, because you have no idea how rare of a spawn this guy is. This guy, oh, he's such a dickhead. Oh my god. This is awesome. Holy shit, because this right here, you have to kill him in order to complete a challenge, in order to unlock the trophy for completing all the challenges. Now, I haven't completed all the challenges yet, but I wanted to get his ass out of the way. So, yeah. It's sad that excited me, but wow, that's an awesome feeling right there. You have no idea. I'm just glad this moment was captured on camera. Alright, well, I'm gonna let you guys watch me blast the shit out of him. So, I'm gonna unpause this. I'm gonna phase lock the little bastard. And that should kill him, technically, at my level. Look at that, I'm shooting him one-handed. Oh, there he goes. Badass challenge completed. Jenkins. Oh, God, that was awesome, guys. You have no idea. That, like, put me in such a great mood tonight, because now I don't have to hunt the fucker anymore. Okay. Wow. That's just awesome. Okay. I didn't think I'd find the fucker so soon. Wow, that's awesome. Let's see. Fire rate, things like that. Anyways, I haven't been on here as much as I don't know if this is focused on me or not. If it's not, forgive me, because my camera doesn't flip the other way, so I can't see if it's focused on me or not. I'm just pointing it the best way I possibly can. Anyways, I haven't been on here as much as I wanted to be, and for that I apologize, especially to Max. Max, like I said, you have been the rock of two-ton nerds. And what I mean by the rock of two-ton nerds, I mean, like, let me rephrase that. You've been the person behind everything for the two-ton nerds. Now, I've more or less been the quote-unquote rock of the two-ton nerds, by meaning I show a video every now and then, and I come back, just do a little bit here and there. But I'm going to tell you, I've returned home. Max, that joke was for you. It really wasn't much of a joke, but you'll get the drift of it. You'll understand it. Anyways, I haven't been on much, but like I said, if you don't know, I've relocated to Florida. I've been here for about 3 or 4 months now. I've got a job. I work at Dollar General now. I'm a third key, which means I'm the third manager technically. And moving my way up to the company, here and there. If you knew me before, I worked at Walmart. So, I've gained weight since I've been down here, and that's hard for me to do anyway, because I was already fat. I am working on losing weight, though, more or less. So yeah, but yeah, a few issues. Let's see here. Not really much issues. I mean, I'll tell you the things I'm looking forward to. I'll tell you what I've been doing. I've been playing Borderlands 2. You obviously know that if you see my quick review. What I'm doing with those is I'm going to give you a quick 30-second review of the game, tell you the number out of 10, and tell you if you need to buy it or not. It's as simple as that. But if you want a full lowdown review of it, I will do that. If you want like a full in-depth review, all you have to do, 210 nerds, the nation out there, TTN Nation, whatever you want to call it, send me the game that you want reviewed. I'll play it and I'll review it for you. Any game you want. Actually, let's name that as a challenge for this coming January, okay? Any game you want me to review, play it, do a review on it, tell you my thoughts on it, tell you what I think about it. As long as it's for PS3, I will play it. It's gonna be like an old PS1 game. I'll play it, I'll beat it, or I'll play as much into it as I possibly can before I want to choke myself. As long as make it something actually playable. Don't make it like, oh, why would you to play Hannah Montana? I don't want to play Hannah Montana. Okay, just make it like, you know. Or if I played it before, I'll give you a full in-depth review on my thoughts about it. You know, I mean, or any movie or whatsoever. Actually, I tell you what, it's my challenge to Max. I don't know if you're gonna watch this or not, Max. I'm pretty sure you are because you've been waiting for my follow-up vid anyway. How about this? You give Max a movie for every month or every day, or yeah, for every day in January. No, that's too mean to him. No, just give Max a list of movies to review by the end of January. He'll watch them and he'll review them. At least I think he will. If he's the type of man I think he is. And give me games. I'll take like 4 or 5 games. I'll take them in like as a session or whatnot. Everybody votes on one, or you know, yada yada yada. Just give me a game. Somebody, the first person to throw a game my way, I will do the damn review on it. But that'll be in January. This month, I'm focusing on platinuming Borderlands 2. As you can see, I'm closer now than I was yesterday. But I think that's redundant. But yeah. Anyways, I've been playing Borderlands 2 and Black Ops 2, and I mean, games I'm excited for. The new Devil May Cry. It has potential. It really does. I played the demo. You know, I mean, I don't like Dante's new look. I think he looks really odd. That's my own personal take on it. But I mean, overall, though, the game looks like it might be pretty solid. But then again, it's one of those games like, oh, it could be really, really good, but it also could be really, really bad. It looks like there's going to be like no middle ground for it at all. I'm excited to play Mass Effect for the first time on my PS3. That's awesome. The new Mass Effect trilogy's out. Dead Space 3. I need somebody out there to pick it up for PS3 and play co-op with me when it comes out, because I need you. I really do. Anytime like co-op is available, as long as it's reasonable, I want it. That being said, I also need people to play Resident Evil 6 with me. I don't have the game, but I mean, I can get the game quite easily. So, you know, I really, really would appreciate it. But yeah. So, I mean, think about that, guys. Anyways, I guess I'll let you go for now. This was just me telling the world that I still exist. And you see me kill Jimmy Jenkins. So, yeah. And also, you know, talk about the more important issue there with the shooting and everything like that. So, anyways, you guys take care, and bye-bye then.